I didn't believe in monsters until I found the second basement.
What do you mean, second basement?
That's what I asked when the landlord showed me the house. Cheap rent, quiet neighborhood, too good to be true.
There's only one basement, always has been.
But I found the hatch under the rug. The one with the rusted hinges and the smell of something wet.
You shouldn't have opened it.
Too late, the stairs went down further than the first basement. And at the bottom, a room with a single chair. And someone was sitting in it.
You're lying.
I wish I was, because when it turned its head, it wasn't human, not anymore.
What did it do?
It smiled, and then it whispered my name.
That's impossible. You never told anyone your name here.
Exactly.
So you ran, right?
I tried, but the door at the top of the stairs was gone, just a solid wall. And the thing in the chair? It was standing now.
What did it look like?
Like a person stretched too thin, too tall. Its fingers brushed the ceiling, and it started walking toward me.
You're still alive. How?
Because it didn't kill me. It just watched from the corner of my room every night since.
That's not possible.
Then why is it behind you right now? Her breath hitched. She turned, and there it was, taller than the doorframe, its neck bent at an unnatural angle.
Oh God, it's real.
The thing didn't move, just stared, with eyes too wide, too black. Then its mouth opened. Not to speak, to unfold.
What's it doing?
A sound came out. Not a voice. Like radio static mixed with something screaming underwater.
Run. Just run.
We did. Down the hall through the kitchen. But the front door was locked. And the windows? Sealed shut.
This isn't our house anymore.
She was right. The walls were darker. The air thicker. And the basement door stood open. The second basement.
No way, we're not going down there.
Then the lights went out, and in the dark we heard it. The slow, wet sound of something dragging itself up the stairs.
It's coming.
Not just it then, because now, from every shadow, more shapes peeled themselves off the walls.
What do they want?
The first one answered, in a voice like cracking ice.
They want us to join them in the second basement.
And then the screaming started.
Did they take her?
No, she was still there, standing perfectly still in the middle of the room, smiling.
Oh no. Oh no.
Her head tilted, too far. The crack of bone echoed. And then she spoke, but it wasn't her voice anymore.
You shouldn't have come upstairs.
What the hell does that mean?
The lights flickered, and for just a second we saw them. Dozens of them, packed into the corners of the room, their limbs tangled together like roots.
They were here the whole time.
The thing that used to be female one took a step forward, then another. Her joints moved wrong, like a puppet with cut strings.
Back up slowly.
Too late. The floorboards behind us creaked. We turned.
Well, you don't belong up here.
The walls started bleeding. Not blood. Something thicker, darker, and the smell.
Oh God, it's in the air. It's in my mouth.
The ceiling sagged. Something pressed against it from the other side. Fingers.
They're in the walls. They're in the house.
The front door swung open. Moonlight spilled in. A way out.
Go, now.
We ran. But the second we crossed the threshold, we realized our mistake.
From inside, you should have stayed in the basement.
Because the street was gone, The trees were gone. There was only the house, and the door, and the thing standing in it, holding a rusted key.
This isn't the real world anymore, is it?
The thing smiled, and behind it, the walls of the house began to breathe.
No, please.
The thing stepped aside, not to let us pass, to show us what was waiting.
Is that me?
The figure in the chair raised its head, same face, same clothes, but the eyes were wrong, hollow, hungry.
It's not her. It's wearing her.
The walls pulsed, the floorboards split, and from the cracks hands emerged, dozens of them, all reaching for us with the same terrible patience.
From the chair, sit down.
The last thing I heard was the sound of the door closing behind us. Not with a slam,